So you mentioned you're the vice president, one of the vice presidents of Bill of Rights Institute. Could you talk a little bit more about what that entails, what you do, how you're a leader in that specific capacity?
Absolutely. So, the Bill of Rights Institute, like I mentioned, we provide civics curriculum teachers at no charge. And the important thing about that is right now, when we service K through 12, teachers will use the textbook that they're assigned for history, social studies, whatever it is, 2 out of 5 days a week typically. What are they doing for the other three? Now they're using our stuff. We service over 90,000 teachers that are reaching over 9 million students. Um, and we're doing it in a way that, yeah, we cover 500 years of history, right? Everything that leads up to what America is and then that. But it's specific in that we want to make sure that your generation and everyone that comes after you, I want you to know your rights. Absolutely. There are rights that come with being a citizen, and you should have those. However, the other part about being a citizen, and not just the subject, is that you have a responsibility. We have a responsibility as citizens to make sure that we understand these rights and that we also do right by each other. There are things that we should constantly do, and this mindset that we should have of being someone that's a change maker like you. And so when I think about that aspect of things, that's really what got me started with the Bill of Rights Institute and why our connection worked out so well. Because what I get to do now is I wear a couple different hats and I touch a couple different sections. Some of it is trying to make sure that everyone is aware of what we're doing, right? I'm out there doing speeches or other things, trying to inform people, meeting with people. I was just doing some events in DC and meeting with other military leaders, other industrial leaders about what we're doing. Because if you're a teacher, chances are that if you're teaching history, you probably know us, right? In some states, 50% of the teachers there that teach history and social studies use our stuff. Great. I definitely want to get to those other 50%. But also, what I want to do is make sure that if you aren't in the education space, you know who we are too, because we take no federal funding. We do everything that we do by donations, individual donations, foundations, corporations. And that's something to make sure that we can never be seen as someone that just takes from certain administrations or anything, right? We want to make sure that we're not biased. We don't want a commentary to be put on history, and we've talked about that before. We want to make sure that history is history and everyone can have these thoughts about what they want that to what that means for them, we want critical thinking. I also want people to debate how people did things. I want people to have things structured in a way where you and your classmates can have a debate on whatever it is. Is Congress still effective, right? I have a whole point and counterpoint debate thing that we have as part of our curriculum on that and many other questions that you can disagree with each other, but at the same end of the day, you can then still go out and be friends with each other, right? With like, debate and civil discourse should be part of our environment. Yes, STEM has an important place, but knowing history also reminds us that critical thinking is important. Knowing where we've been helps us figure out how to get further in the future and maybe what mistakes not to make, but also what worked right. So yes, I have a aspect of things that I do. I do some brand awareness stuff. I do some different things with fundraising, and then I'm also reaching out and obviously I'm on the program side of things too, going to judge things and talk at different events like I did with your group in Dallas. I was just over in my Michigan as well in Bay City, where we spent all day with 900 students there, just talking to them on on our Constitution Day about a wide variety of things. And I just came back from Orlando a couple days ago as well, just also highlighting how everyone has these needs that we can have these sit down conversations with everyone, and sometimes it just takes having a conversation to spark this notion and almost this desire to learn more, right? We should always, every good leader I know is always trying to learn something new every day. And great ones will try and teach something every day. And that is something that I'm thankfully in a position now where I'm getting to still do that. I'm still learning. I'm still hopefully getting to teach and mentor along the way, meeting great people like yourself, of all different places around our country and all different ages as well. And I mean, that's the part of my job I love.